you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
I keep on lying to
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit! Gravity Lions!
Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard. Pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, here's a body conduct. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Gets it for the first time. And a nice little run there. Gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running with Walker again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Cardinal.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
Let's go.
Walker on first down. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Dropping back to throw. In by Arroyo on the right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, and not. Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Amik Robertson takes it away. And the Panthers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. I'll throw it. Gosh, this is Xavier Leggett. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Down the sideline to the 45. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. We send a man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Stephanie. 1918.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Fitzgerald sends this through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go.
Running left, here's Walker. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They're going to try and throw it here. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pop quick right side. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Back on 2nd and goal. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. It doesn't get much easier than this. Moody knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. It's going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Come out throwing. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Running back motions right. Throwing off the play fake. And it looks great flying through the air rush, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Drop roll 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Back now, pressure coming. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So 1st down from the 41. Throwing it again here. Right back to Leggett. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A big completion for the rookie out of Penn State, and it gets his guys the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 8. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Ready? Head to 60, head to 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They've got a man in motion. 1st and goal, Hubbard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That run now has put put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside first and goal situations, a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
70 Lions. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
It's Hubbard again, and he will not get in. The defense holds. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He keeps it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
Set. Viking 18. Go.
And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives.
Touchdown.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for
On
Seattle.
now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back to the line they come, second down.
Cougar 19. Go street. Warrior 17. Pioneer.
He's going to throw this one. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Air it out on third. He has the first over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Cowboy 80.
Man in motion here. Third and long for him here. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. It's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready up.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 69. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. But what a difference it can make for an offense.
Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Likely 18.
Back to pass on first and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18. Pioneer. 18 Raptor. 18 Raptor. 19 Lions.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throw here, third down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense, not on that one.
Moody knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They're going play action. That's completed right side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Pass out quickly to Legend. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. That's incomplete left side. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Half the 60. Half the 60.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Pass play coming here. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Pass play now. And no look in. That throw falls to the ground.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Working now from the gun. To the left, he's got a roll on. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
60 Eagles, go!
Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Hubbard. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 72.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the red zone on 1st. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
To kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
To throw here on 1st down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Cougar 19.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Throw right, and it's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Panthers
defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Nike,
Counter play, Hubbard. And it will take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I am an aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
10. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. Working on first down. Complete, it's Horton. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Setting up to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Shotgun now on third down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Set. Viking 18. Dragon 60. I got you, baby. I got you. I got you.
I'll throw for it. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's your man. That's your man. Go.
He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing from the gun here. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Into the hands of Horton, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They are throwing it again. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for two. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this two-point try.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in. The two-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a two-score game. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out, swing it. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
Hand off that other pistol. Here's Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, ready.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hubbard again. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Set.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's the Panthers who